but I thought it'd be interesting. Let's see what I was thinking at the time. And I may really regret this, but let's do it. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what old middle school Caroline thought about her love life. Because I literally only wrote about my love life. And what I would do is I would write, this was my songwriting process. So I would literally write diaries and journals about, my love life and my flings and who I was dating. And then I would, go read the diary and make songs out of it. That's, my process. And so I'm going to give you, the tea. So are you ready? To be honest, I really don't know what my type of guy is. I'm still kind of exploring that. But I really am into, let's call him Jacob. Let's call him Jacob. But I'm really into Jacob. He's a lot different than me. I used to date, let's call him Jared. And he was really cool. But I think he was a little too cool for me, to be honest. And then I also dated, what should his name be? Let's call him Jake. I also dated Jake, but honestly, he was way too laid back for me. And he totally got fake tanner. I know it for a fact. Which he did. He got fake tanner. But I mean, you know what? I'm saying this is 2021. Caroline, maybe 2017 me, really judged the guy for having fake tanner. But you know what? Nowadays, I don't judge him for having fake tanner. So it's fine. It's fine. Oh my gosh. And then when I was obsessed with, let's call him Justin. When I was obsessed with Justin when he was preppy, that was a really bad phase for me. But he played golf and he wore vineyard vines, so I thought he was so preppy. And then when that foreign exchange student came with the British accent, and I thought it was so cool. But, I'm really into, let's call him Jared. Now, because he's a Baltimore boy. And Baltimore seems like a cool place. Not only is he a Baltimore boy, he is independent. He took the train by himself at 12 years old. If that isn't independence, I don't know what is. Let's see, yeah. And that was my diary entry about him. Oh yes, here's some more. He's the perfect mix of everything. He's not too southern, he's not too northern. He's a little preppy, but he's not that preppy. He has edge. He's the perfect guy for me. And officially my new crush, Jared. Yeah. Now let's hear about this. Oh my gosh. Let's call this guy, what shall we call this guy? Let's call him Jacob. Jacob. I just went on my first date with Jacob. And let me tell you, it was amazing. He is so incredible. We danced together to my favorite Taylor Swift song, and he likes Taylor Swift too. We even joked together. I really think that we had a couple moments together. It was cool. We joked about how he wears Nikes every single day. I felt like I made him laugh a couple times, which honestly brought the greatest smile to my face. I think he thinks I'm funny. Can you believe it? A guy thinks I'm funny. He's my favorite person in the world. He's so funny and thoughtful. We can talk about anything for hours and hours. We have those moments where it's just like the world is completely at peace. Even though we can talk for hours and hours, I feel like we could sit in a car in complete silence and it wouldn't be awkward. I know I will always cherish this date with Jacob. He is so cute. I hope that this will last forever. Who knows what will happen next, or if he feels the same way that I do, but let's hope that he does. We can even talk about simple things. We had a whole conversation just about autocorrect, and it was the funniest conversation ever. Who knew a conversation about autocorrect could be so funny? I even tried to do his accent, but it was kind of embarrassing because I fail at accents. I probably shouldn't have done the accent in front of him because it was kind of embarrassing. But I also got to find out more about his hobbies and his life. It was really fascinating to hear more about his backstory and where he came from. He really is so interesting. And he's funny too. He made me laugh so hard that my abs are going to be sore tomorrow. Even though some of our moments were sweet, some of our moments were sassy. They were playful, and I just hope he feels the same way. Current crush, Jacob. This is embarrassing. Caroline, ever post something and immediately freak out because everyone has seen it and worry it's cringe? Because that just happened to be. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I really try hard when I post something on social media to not worry about it. I think it's just best, you make the decision to post it, and forget about it. For me, when I post a photo, I don't even go back and look at how many likes I got or look at who saw it or who liked it, because it's just so much healthier to post and forget. And I know you can have that freak out, but really try to not have that freak out, because it is so unnecessary and you totally don't need to have it. And I'm sure it is great and not cringe at all. All of us are always so way too hard on ourselves, and I'm sure it's not cringe. And at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. It's just one post on social media, and I'm sure it's great. So please don't freak out. And because I know you, Annie Tumbles, and you are so awesome and cool. And I know it's not cringe because you are not a cringy person. You talk about 5 different guys when you're supposed to talk about one. I know, this was the year. This was my boy crazy year. This was the year when I had a bunch of flings with a bunch of different guys and and had all these crazy crushes and actually went on dates and talked to guys. This was the boy crazy year, so that's why I was crazy. Your diary is way too Hollywood life. Here's the thing. I am just reading what it says. I know. It's crazy, though. Are you ready for the next diary entry? Because I'm ready for the next diary entry. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. This is my second date with Jacob. Oh, thank you. I love your voice. I admire you so much. And my dream is to be a singer. Oh, that's amazing. Kiss from Portugal. Oh, kiss to you. That is so amazing. I love Portugal, and I think it is such a beautiful, amazing place. And that's so amazing that your dream is to be a singer. And thank you so much for listening to me sing. I really appreciate it. It's really kind of you. So thank you. You're the best. But anyways, my second date with Jacob. I just had my second date with Jacob. And let me tell you something, I really like him. Not gonna lie, I don't see this long term. I think it's just a fling Friday. But for right now, it's really fun. I feel like we could just be at home or we could be anywhere, but it would still be fun with him. He has such a good soul. It's like he follows all the rules. But not gonna lie, he kinda has a rebel heart. So there's that. One of my friends even told me that she thinks we're ghouls. I don't know if I would go that far to say that we're ghouls, but I think there's definitely some chemistry here. Second date with Jacob. How fascinating. I can't believe I wrote this stuff, to be honest. I'm like, who is this person? Oh, let's see. This is an interesting thing. Let's see what this diary entry is. The nature of friendship is an interesting thing, but shouldn't we all be friends? Friendship is strong. It seems that some of the most successful relationships have a friendship based. That's why when you get a boyfriend, you lose all of your friends because you have one right there. They know you. You communicate and tell them about your day. You share the celebrations and highlights, but you also tell them about the hard times and rough patches. You feel zero judgment and can tell them anything. This must have been a very emotional year for me. I feel like I was very emotional this year. I feel like I was like kind of an emotional train wreck, not gonna lie. I'm kind of worried about myself. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Like, huh? Oh my gosh. Oh, look. Now we are going back to Jake. This is now about Jake. As you know, for the last 2 months, I've been having a completely cyber relationship with Jake. And I hadn't seen him in a while, but I got to see him in person yesterday. He looks so great, and I'm happy that I went. I debated it for a while whether I should talk to him while he was in town or not, but I'm glad I did. I feel like we got the closure that we needed because although I think we could have something great, the long distance just isn't gonna work. And I can't do a relationship through cyber. Why did I say I can't do a relationship through cyber? That makes like no sense. I got the closure that I needed from him, and now I'm not in love with him anymore. I can think about the stupid things that he does and look at him as a human and not as this amazing, flawless person on a pedestal. And even knowing I forgot about this. Yes. And knowing what he did with that other girl in Maryland gives me so much closure. Oh my gosh. I forgot about this. I forgot this happened. Basically, he did something with another girl. And I was so mad. I had never been so upset in my life when he told me. Here's the thing. This was the guy who I had the cyber relationship with, the long distance relationship with after we both moved. And we were trying to make our relationship work long distance. And while we were long distance, he did something with another girl. And then when he visited where I lived, he told me about it, and it didn't go well. Yeah. July 12th will always be a day to remember because now I really know that this on and off relationship thing is forever off. I was not playing. Yeah. He told me that he's scared that I might betray him and tell everybody all his secrets that he told me. It was honestly really offensive because I can't believe he thinks that I'm the type of person who would tell his secrets. Yes, I remember that. I could if I wanted to, but I would never do that. Why would he think I'm that type of person? Yeah. That was sad. I forgot that happened. Oh. So those were my flings. What an interesting diary. Yeah. Sad. Oh, these are some interesting ones. I'll forever remember that feeling, the anticipation of knowing life would change either way. Part of me didn't even want to know the answer. When it said pass, I thought it was a mistake. I wanted to guard my heart from being too excited, but the verdict was in. I passed. I just wanted to jump up and down, thrilled, scared, but liberated. That was a strong memory. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was when I passed a big standardized test, and I was super excited. These diaries are crazy. I forgot that I wrote. Because, see, I don't write diaries anymore. Wow, your life is full of failed flings. Yeah, story of my life. I've only had flings, never an official boyfriend, and they've all failed miserably. Yeah, they're all so sad. Because I forgot that happened. I really forgot. I totally forgot about that other girl. Because when I told the story about him, I forgot to say that. Wow. These are sad. These are so sad. Yeah.